Simpsley is the latest Simpsons special. This is actually part of season 37, and I always look forward to Simpsons specials, but unfortunately I did not like this at all. There was one thing that happened about halfway through. I won't spoil it, I won't give it away. But something happened and I thought, okay, things are about to turn around. It's about to start being interesting. And it just wasn't. After that initial excitement, it just dropped off again. I really found this to be honestly kind of pointless. I got no joy out of it, but it is apparently based on, or at least it references, the series Ripley and also The Talented Mr. Ripley, neither of which I'm that familiar with. If you get those references, it might be slightly more engaging, but personally, I didn't care for this at all. Marge Bouvier is a con artist, and she learns that Skinner is abroad and Mrs. Skinner wants Skinner to come home. So Marge finds a way to travel to Skinner to try and, well, convince him to come home, but in a way where she will benefit from the situation. And when she's there, she meets Homer Simpsley. And I won't say too much more than that, partly because there isn't much more to say. It is very boring. But as I said, one thing did happen, and I didn't see it coming, so I'm not going to spoil it. But it did seem really exciting, and then it just completely dropped off. I found it to be very, very dull. Yes, Marge going to Italy, that's interesting. The characters are fine, they're believable as the usual Simpsons characters, even though they have slightly different personas, but certainly they're very recognisable nonetheless. And visually, it's fine. I don't love that it's black and white. I love black and white films, but one of the great things about The Simpsons is the beautiful colour palette. It's bright, it's engaging, it's fun. None of that is here. I really do not care for it. But also, that being said, I don't really like neo-noir at all. So that kind of gritty approach was never ever going to appeal to me. If that does work well for you, then I'd say that aspect is well done. So if that appeals, you might enjoy that part of it more than I did. But even with that aside, I found the narrative to be incredibly boring. There was nothing about it apart from those few seconds where it seemed like things were going to turn around that I actually enjoyed. Very, very dull story, at least from my perspective. The characters are fine. There are maybe a few bits of interesting, funny dialogue here and there, but certainly not enough to save the special. The only benefit is that this is just an episode length. The previous episode, the Homer makeover one, is a double episode. So thankfully this is just the length of one episode and I didn't have to sit through 40 something minutes of it. I don't like it. I don't care for it. I don't think it's very good. I will skip it, definitely, if I'm binge watching this season. Although it is uploaded separately on Disney Plus as a separate special rather than part of the main season. So I guess I'll never even have to come across it again if I'm watching it on Disney Plus. Either way, if you're a Simpsons fan, I do recommend it to come to your own conclusion. But personally, I thought Simpsley was boring. I don't think anything about it worked really well, and I definitely won't be watching it again.